Hey, what is going on, guys? Welcome to another FIFA 20 news video. Today we're going to be talking more about career mode, so you guys know the latest information, screenshots and all that kind of stuff in preparation for the new game that's coming out so soon. If you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe as well. Going to be having a big year on the channel, plenty of FIFA 20 stuff with career mode. I may double into the new game mode like Volta and Ultimate Team online stuff. Yeah, I'm just going to be playing FIFA 20 a whole lot this upcoming year when the new FIFA year starts. So yeah, make sure you look out for the videos. But for now, I'm just going to be showing you a few stuff. Some of these screens you may have seen, some of them you may have not. I recently came across this one on Twitter. You see Diego Costa being presented with an award there. I reckon that's looking pretty nice. Let me know your thoughts on that. FIFA 20 career mode it has been improved. We're going to talk about that, how it's been improved, but I feel like it's going to be a bit the same after a while. There's going to be the new features in the game, that is for sure, and something we don't really showcase in terms of like photos of it, because apart from people have played it early at Gamescom, there hasn't been much with the dynamic potential. I can talk about it though. That there has been some errors in it, where players have really depleted in their overall dramatically, and players that are happy have gone up so much. Like your players' morale's down, so they deplete all the way down in their attributes. But it's an early beta stage, so keep that in mind when that happens. We're just hoping that will be balanced correctly. So this was another I stumbled across. It was customize your kit. So this may not be career mode specifically. There's no real context behind this. Again, it's just something I came across while searching for FIFA 20 news stuff online on the internet, Twitter specifically. A lot of stuff goes over there on Twitter. So let me know what you think of this, and even if it's not 100%, like if this is not in FIFA and someone just created it, what do you think? What do you think about customizing your kit in FIFA and what it could mean for career mode? And if you use your own club to create your own club in career mode, again, all these different ideas coming up to the top of my head right now, and it'd be really good to customize your kit in that fashion. How about that? With the detail that goes onto it, that just says your logo there, so maybe you could upload your own personally. So yeah, that will be pretty cool. But this is another one, again, this wasn't in English, you'll notice that, but something I stumbled across, and yeah, it is really, this is similar, but it's something simple, but it's a screen to show you guys. It's a screen to show you guys of what FIFA 20 career mode is looking like. So yeah, obviously the position names and everything like that is going to be in different letters because of the different language. But you can see, we'll show the player. See Frankie De Jong there, and the transfer, and then you'll have the details on how much that signing was. So keep that in mind. I wonder, that's probably a loan. That's probably a loan deal at a guess. But then you can see some other transfer moves as well. So as I said, this is something a bit more simple in terms of the transfer deals. So you don't expect this to be like overhauled so much. I mean, what more could you show? It just does look a little similar to FIFA 19, I suppose. It'll be nice to see maybe a few more details when you click on them or something like that. Something a little bit new would be nice to see. But yeah, to show you that. And also, when we go into the games, there's going to be different backgrounds. As you can see there, it's got the Champions League background. It's Liverpool v PSG for the upcoming encounter. Always be a big encounter. But yeah, they've got the different backgrounds. It does freshen it up, and I'll show you guys them. A few different ones. We've got 3 different ones here. And I do like this. I do like this, and it's not something that's completely game-breaking, but you know those features in a game that's just pleasing on the eye, and it doesn't feel like you're just like repeating everything all the time, and that's the idea behind this, I think, most definitely, because it doesn't give you the same feel. It doesn't give you the same feel, pretty much. That is the point when you're getting into games and you feel like you're going through the same stuff all the time. So we'll move on to the next one right now. As you can see there, the background changes. I don't know how many. Yeah, I don't know how many different ones there will be, but obviously there'll be different ones for the league you're playing in, and when you're playing in the competitions like Champions League and Europa League. So yeah, that'll be pretty, I'm not going to say it's like something fun, like you get so excited about, but yeah, it's one of those cool things in a video game where you're like, oh yeah, that's cool, and get you pumped up to get into the next game. But as I was alluding to earlier, I feel like these things that could seem fresh, maybe a few months into the game, we're going to feel like, oh, career mode hasn't really had a major overhaul. There's some nice new features, but it's going to be like that, and the change. So I wonder if they're going to be like this in every single division, like we have the logo. So yeah, obviously this is for a Premier League match. You got Liverpool, Man City there. You got your Premier League colours and the logo in the background, and it does look pretty nice, doesn't it? I wonder how many divisions. It may be just the top leagues as well. Maybe, fair enough. But it's going to give you. Something fresh to look towards once you are getting your hands onto the game. That's what I want to show you in this video specifically. Things we should be looking forward to. You may have seen some of these already as well, especially if you've spent every day searching for videos and news online. Yeah, probably have come across some of these, but yeah, let me know out of these what I show you in this video as well. What are you looking forward to, or anything else? What are you looking forward to in the new FIFA 20 game? Like, why have you pre-purchased it? If you pre-ordered it, let me know what you're looking towards. So once more, this is we're going to talk a little bit about how it is going to feel the same when you're in the menus and everything like that. But first off, press conferences, they were basically non-existent. What counted as press conferences in previous FIFA career mode games were embarrassing. Like, you would try and boost the morale, and it didn't really have an effect of too much at all. You'd have a few options, try and praise your players, encourage them, and that kind of stuff. Didn't really do too much. But now you can see you've got praise, motivate, criticize, sympathize, and calm. Those are the options. But then you've got your specific, like you've got the press conference where you're gonna be answering questions that result to that. You're not just gonna click one thing to try and praise your players. or remember when it had unnerve as well? You try and unnerve the opposition. But yeah, like, there's going to be a lot more. You see the media, they got the chairs there. The media will be coming in, asking you a few questions. And sure, there will be options to skip that, as you can see there. You could attend the conference, or you can skip it. That's back on that conversation. Is it going to be boring a few months in? It really depends if the... I hope there is some depth. There is some depth to the press conferences. There was a talk, EA saying how there's storylines in career mode. So I'd like to, and yeah, I think I remember back. A lot of information has come out, but I remember back. Yeah, like from each career mode, there's going to be different storylines. So it's going to be a bit dynamic, which is pretty cool. So yeah, what I did want to talk about, what I just said, is the menus. This looks the same, doesn't it? That's the only thing that scares me. They got like all these press conferences and your discussions with players and teams, like for your contracts, for new signings, when you want to buy a player. And yeah, the negotiations, transfer negotiations. But then when you get back to the main menu, the central right here, then you got squad transfers off a season. Yeah, what we'll see here, the training position, right? And it's still just 5. You got to improve that. Like, guys, I don't know, you're probably not going to be around this long. But that training is going to be the same. I can see it. It's going to be the same for the next 2 or 3 years. 5, maybe more. That's going to be something they don't touch at all. Yeah, it's going to be there. It's still going to be there. But they're not going to change that 5 training sessions per week. It's going to be stuck there. It's going to be one of those things that's going to beat you to death in career mode. You can't do team training. You want to train your team together? Why can't you do that? That's one of the biggest things in football as a manager, to train your team. You can't do that in career mode, and that's one of the craziest things. Why they haven't added that, especially, and you just train 5 specific players. That's not... I've had experience of being a coach, so I know what that's like in real life, and you don't just... For an upcoming game, you don't just train 5 players, and that's normally for younger lads. How about training players in the first team, like for match preparation, that kind of stuff, not just for attribute increases. Like, I could say so much about that, but yeah, to finish this video, again, this is probably one of the biggest things. Yeah, you would have seen this already, but yeah, to finish off the video, as we're coming off talking about the press conferences and what's going to be different, apart from, yeah, those menus in career mode that's going to look the same, just different colours, different colour scheme. it's really good. It's good to see the morale go up, and you can change these different, well, that can be changed depending on what you say out of these different options. This is what I remember videos. If you remember, like a month or two back, when I was doing like some concept videos, I was saying I hope they copy and paste the journey. And they did. They did as a minimum, and they did that. So I was happy. Because they had that feature in the game, so they could copy and paste it over from the journey to career mode, and they did it, to be fair. And we were happy with that because it gives you something to look towards. Because I've been a big person to criticize career mode and EA, because how career mode is outside of a transfer window, especially, you're continuing and playing games. Like, you just continue till you play your next game, and you're like, I get bored of it after a while. I have to be honest. Like, I sim games to get to transfer windows and that kind of stuff. End of season, you get to next season. So, yeah, you need this. You need this bit of dialogue and kind of stuff to get you by. To get you by, because you just don't want to be playing games all the time. You want to have a bit more. You want to have a bit more to the mode. So, yeah, I am going to leave it there, though, guys. There's not going to be much more information being released. So, let me know what you'd like to see in terms of FIFA videos up until the release, really, because I've got PES. I'm going to be doing PES when that comes out. That comes out early in September, so around the 10th. So up until then, yeah, let me know what you want to see on the channel, because even with this news, yeah, you may have seen some of these screens already, but that's enough from me. Hope you enjoy the video. I'll see you guys next time.